If somebody had not ever listened to Terminally Ill, how would you best describe yourselves?
I have a couple answers to this. New punk, so NU punk, or crust hip hop.
Rock.
A galactic gumbo of music genres.
I like that.
Gumbo.
This is Graham from Mosh Play Live.
And I'm Veronica. Thank you for playing along.
You can join the Cult of Grum by going to moshplaylive.com. Also find us on Instagram and Facebook. Aloha, fam, and welcome to the show.
I hope you guys are doing all very well. Last time we saw you, you were touring around with Stalag 13 and doing a big tour of Hawaii. Will you guys talk to us and tell us about your experience while you were over here?
Oh, dude, it was so much fun. We seriously had like the best time ever. Like I stayed around for another week just to hang out, and by the end of it, I was like, why am I going back? Like, what are we doing? Like,
I yearn for the islands.
Yeah,
I was in a warehouse looking at pictures of them because they stayed longer than me. And I'm just
No, it was great. We played, we got to play with Stalag. They're legends, hardcore skate punk legends, super fucking rad. We did all the shows with them, and they're super cool to play with. And
yeah, great fucking energy all around.
Good.
Everybody just
everyone that we met, all the venues, everyone that put on the shows were super fucking cool. So we had a blast, and we can't wait to come back.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
stoked to see that there's like a music scene, a punk scene going on the different islands too. It's not just like island specific. It was very heartwarming to see the youth out there moshing in the pit.
Hell yeah.
That was very cool. Actually, I wanted to ask a couple of points on that. The energy, you guys brought so much energy in the show at Hilo. You wanted to catch it. I mean, just you wanted to be part of it. We had everybody sitting down on the floor doing the thing, and you got whole fucking places. Whole place is jumping, and I'm shaking my table. But guys have left. We've had a couple shows and more on the heavy metal, but we all kind of mix punk, kind of like Bastard Step Brothers.
Yeah.
It is really picked crowds. Just this past weekend, we had a big metal bash, and one night was classic band and Turtle Bleeding played, and last night or Sunday night was Green Jelly. And
He was out there.
Yeah.
Damn. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. And that was I got to hang out with a bunch of them during the weekend and stuff, and it was you guys were part of that because you guys brought the energy, and the fans came to town and catch the whole bill and everything, and it's just been building momentum since you guys have left. So thank you for what you guys brought, because it's catching on the Big Island right now.
I
love it.
Come over there and yell at you guys.
No, we're stoked, man. I'm glad to hear it. It's tough to get bands out there from the mainland, obviously. So like I know Kitty and all them do such a good job of like constantly keeping new bands coming in. So for us to come in and see that it's like a real scene, and there's like tons of bands and people that support it, it's fucking rad. So yeah, I hope
really cool.
Yeah.
Like there's a community, in like Southern California, like there's a scene and stuff, but I feel like in Hawaii, like everyone wanted to support everyone. It's not just about their own band. Like community is really important to the scene. So super cool to see that.
That's awesome. Thank you. We that's what we try to live by here. So the scene you have, has it changed over the years? I was going to ask you guys, what was it like, back then? Because I've seen some of your videos. I was checking some stuff out. You got young men, doing your thing, to what it's like now. What have you guys all experienced and stuff?
It's better now, honestly. Like the younger kids they're awesome. Like I feel like I don't know, somehow like we're all fucking old now except for this guy. like I think the energy that we have is like really, really great for the current like young kids that are just getting into the scene and just able to get into the bar shows and stuff.
I think we just needed Gen Z to get older. That's all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, it's been a blast. Like I think it's gotten a lot better, a lot more lively. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's always been, especially out here in SoCal. There's I think the problem with it is that there's so many people, there's so many scenes like within a scene. So you'll know 10 bands, and you think that's a lot, but there's like 150 bands, and these 10 bands don't play with these 10 bands. I feel like that's where we grew up in, and that made it harder because you'd play a show, be really good, and then you go play another show, and it's like totally different feel. I feel like now, especially if we play more all ages venues, which is what we try to do, it's they're just down to support. They don't really care. Like they don't have like
stuff. It doesn't matter.
yeah, they're not
like
they're not yeah,
blends. People
Down for
want
the cause.
the different stuff. Yeah.
yeah, it's not elitist like behaviors like when we were growing up. So
Yeah.
That's so real.
Man, honestly, I do miss the elitism. That's something that's really been lacking in my life lately.
yeah, I miss feeling superior.
Now I'm down with the proletariat again. You know?
No,
I gotta ask you guys, what is your origin story? I love a good, how did Terminally Ill come to be? How did it all?
yeah. Well, me and this guy, me and Stefan, started the band 14 years ago, 13, somewhere. I don't know. It's hard to even remember.
Hey, Freddie's here.
Hey,
Oh God,
there we go. There we go.
What's
Our origin story.
Freddie.
his second iPhone.
All right, Freddie's
Aloha,
here.
fam.
Where's Phil? I had big coffee. Sorry, I'm late.
Oh, you're all good.
I've never been stalked.
You're here. Ryan's about ready to spin us a tale of the origins of Terminally Ill.
Yeah.
Sit down, Freddie. Take a seat.
Yeah, we met up one night. He asked me to come over and hang out, so we came over and we drank for like 5 hours, and by the end of it, we were freestyling. We had a band name, and then I think it was like a couple months later, we had
a music video,
and then it's been all downhill from there.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
First real release is
Bro
Bro Anthem, yeah. And we actually got like a pretty decent response on that one right away, so we got all spoiled rotten, and then the horrors of the music scene crept in after that, you know?
Yeah.
But no, it's been great.
Yeah.
After, like, I feel like we've gone through a lot of different eras.
Yeah, I think we started off like the idea was to mix hip hop and punk and comedy. I think in the beginning we were a lot more hip hop based, and then over the years, just through playing shows and meeting people and just like kind of like playing in front of so many people, we've just found that our heavier, faster shit's just
kind of fluctuate up and down.
Yeah, we still have the hip hop in there, but we definitely are more punk, thrash punk, metal than when we started. So I think that's been the transition, is like a hip hop band that kind of plays punk to like a punk band that plays hip hop now.
Literally the reverse story of the Beastie Boys.
Exactly.
Except the Beastie Boys are very good.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah. We don't want to. Yeah, yeah. We don't want to
ask you. It's kind of, this might be a silly question from the old school there, so to say, but did you guys ever get any crap for trying to cross the genres of music?
Oh, yeah. For literally 75% of our like journey, it's been like not quite accepted by either, you know? Because it's like people, especially like older heads in the punk scene, are pretty resistant to change. Not like super like I can't say that we've ever had like any big problems with anyone or anything like that, but like it's been a lot. It's like yeah, you guys are cool, and then like eventually it's like, especially with the young kids, they don't give a flying fuck whether or not it's pure punk or whatever the hell, you know what I mean? Like so it's fine. We've done our time in like the confusing era.
Yeah, I think we've been around long enough to most old heads, at least in the scene, like oh, I've seen them like 5 times now. I like them now. It took like 10 years, but I like them now. And then the younger kids just don't care at all, so it's great. So we're finally at our apex.
So if somebody had not ever listened to Terminally Ill, somebody came out and asked you about them, how would you guys best describe yourselves? I see a bunch of partying, high energy people, and
I have a couple answers to this. All right. New punk, so NU punk, or crust hip hop,
or what was the other one?
Fam metal.
I like fam metal. That's cool.
Fam metal's great, right? Yeah. Well, yeah, we had a couple. We had a crust hop.
No,
like hardcore crust, like hardcore new crust punk.
Very confused.
It's like a smorgasbord of
rock,
you know, a galactic gumbo of music genres.
I like that.
Gumbo.
Galactic
gumbo. We're
That's
gumbo.
pretty cool.
Yeah, we have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm able to answer this question.
On the Hawaii run, I started saying I think it kind of stuck, is like all right, we play thrash punk, we play metal, we play comedy, we play hip hop. So if you don't like one of those genres, just wait. You'll hear something
Yeah,
else
there you
pretty
go.
soon.
Something else.
Yeah, just
It's a variety.
Like choose your own adventure. What's terminally
No, that's
ill?
kind of
I
cool.
don't
That's a
know.
great
What do
comp.
you
Yeah.
think terminally ill is?
yeah.
I like I said, I hadn't actually before we saw the show, I hadn't tuned in. I kind of wanted to see you guys, just on stage and doing your thing, and just completely blown away. It really,
Thank you.
guys, just nobody's sitting on their ass. That's for damn sure, and that they got
Except for
Except for
this
that
guy.
one part, Yeah, this guy never
Yeah.
fucking gets up for
Guy
the
literally-
laziest son of a bitch.
This drummer guy is literally on his ass the entire show. It's crazy.
We literally have to put a chair on stage for our drummer. That's how lazy he is.
Wow, man.
Don't want to
Horrible.
work. Not
Dude,
one
come on,
fucking
man.
bit.
Like, next
You
is gonna be
guys-
dead.
I'm EP.
What kind of influences you guys have? I mean, outside of music, anything that really kind of like
There's
your
one
guys
band
that really
that
Yeah,
everybody in the band
System
likes.
of a Down.
System of a Down.
There we go.
That's what unites us
Calm it
all because we
down.
all like different. I'm heavy into thrash punk, skate punk, crust punk, and hip hop. He's super into hip hop and a bunch of other shit.
Like
He-
electronic
we
music
we,
and
we
stuff.
meet
Yeah.
we meet in the middle in a lot of fucking areas, but as an entire band, it's System of a Down. That's it.
Yeah.
all right.
There's been so many tours that we've listened to just every System of a Down album back to back because nobody bitches. It's just like, yeah.
Who does your songwriting?
What's up?
Who does the songwriting?
Oh, it's a combination of everybody.
Yeah, it changes every time. Like sometimes we'll come with an idea and some lyrics written. And
We have a
like,
song list that's
Oh
like
my
probably
God.
fucking 400 titles long of just the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah, now the new way of writing songs, it's a good method. We go on tour and we every stupid idea we put into the band name list, which is now hundreds of songs and names, and then we pick one and we spend 3 years writing it.
In 1,000 years.
We're gonna have a new album in the new millennium.
Excellent. I'm not sure which lifetime I'll be on by that, but
Hey,
looking
dude,
forward.
by then the technology,
You'll
bro.
be a young baby when I show you.
Okay, this could go around the room. Freddie, you probably already heard this question. I apologize, but you look like you're in a very nice spot and chilling out, man. I'm a little
I
looks
am.
nice back there.
It's my
Spinal,
oasis away from Hawaii.
Spinal Tap moment for you guys. So you watched Spinal Tap the movie, drummers explode and shit like that. So have you guys had experiences?
It's actually why we have 1,000 band members. In case one spontaneously combusts, we have more. So
I've been gravely injured multiple times, but
I sprained the shit out of my foot several times, and one was on the first day of like a 13-day tour. It was in San Francisco. I jumped off a speaker and I almost broke my foot, and then just hobbled on it with crutches for 14 days. I puked before, during, and after our sets.
Same.
Yeah, I mean, it's always someone's always getting kind of fucked up, but
Our other guitars.
I got a gnarly rug burn from Fletcher's garage at the punk rock museum. The scar is still there on my knee.
Yeah, she's been hurting.
she was bleeding all over her guitar in Phoenix.
Oh yeah, my cuticle ripped open during the middle point of our set, and when we were finished, there was just blood all over my guitar.
That's very metal, though. That's pretty cool. Good
Yeah.
visual.
Our other guitarist jumped off the amp onto my chest when we were on stage, and I don't know if he fractured my rib or broke it, but it popped loudly, and I got up and immediately just passed out for 5 seconds, and then I woke up just on stage in the middle of a song, which is maybe the most unnerving feeling.
That's wild. I was not there for that.
It was.
I've
This
fallen
one
off
time, Ryan fell off the bar and broke all the beer taps because he got stuck on beer taps.
That's the moment. That's it. Yeah, that's probably the worst. That's probably the worst thing that ever happened.
So the one thing I love about being in this band is that I get to be in the front row for all this stupid shit. So I get to watch this as I'm drumming. It's like it's the dream. It's so nice to see these guys get hurt.
Got the
It's
best seat in
exactly
the
what we
house.
deserve.
Except for the beer tab one. Like,
Yeah,
That one hurt. Just
So
Oh.
I got it. Yeah, it was our. I'll explain the story. We're playing a like small dive bar kind of venue thing. It's our first song. I get on the bar. The bar is shaking. It's like not stable. I am
wasn't
singing.
meant to be walked on.
It turns out, yeah, not that meant for that. I fall backwards into like where the bartenders are, and I had to like kind of catch myself, and my foot, like my shoe, caught the end of the beer tab, and it like locked onto it and broke the entire fucking beer tab. So beer is just like pouring and pouring, and I fall into about 50.
He tries to catch himself on the chandelier, and that didn't fall, but it didn't work. And then he fell into. They had stacked up like glasses into like a pyramid on the fucking bar, and he just falls directly into it.
Boom, just broken glass fucking everywhere.
And this was our first fucking song,
Yeah.
so
And-
we
and like my foot is still caught on this beer tab. It's pouring beer, so I had to like pry my foot off. And I had like broken glass like all in my arms, and then I just walked around and just got on stage and we finished the song, and there's like literally like glass shards and blood just like coming out, and we're like, all right, next song.
And during that moment, it's like I have to focus on this one part, and I thought he broke his like leg or something, and I'm about to like get up and be like, fuck, and like I get back down, like, all right, and I continue. Did not.
Yeah,
miss
we
the
didn't
beat.
stop. We just kept it going and just kept rolling. And then at the end of it, I probably got kicked out forever of that venue.
yeah, they
bar.
for life.
Yeah. He's like, is this what you go fucking do? You just go around and fuck over small businesses? It's like,
I talked to the security guard. He said he's fine. He said that was the funniest shit, but that was the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
It was super stupid. I just winced for the rest of the song, and then at the end of it, I was like, "Are we still supposed to be playing? Are we good?"
what was cool though, the drummer from one of the original drummers from Fishbone was there at the show, and he gave me a paper towel.
Dang.
Only person to help.
Everyone else was trying not to look at the owner's eyes.
So you know,
Oh wow.
silver lining.
You guys got the stories of the year for that one, man. That's some crazy.
Boy.
God.
Oh my god.
It's funny, like by the time we got back into town, like all these people were like, yo, I heard about what happened in fucking Pasadena. I was like, what did you fucking hear? Because I haven't told anybody. They're like, I heard you were swinging from the chandelier. I heard you were kicking fucking beers through us. Like,
Close enough. Close enough.
just let those rumors fucking.
I had to play there the next week, so I had to like go and like cameo and like put a hoodie on, like no one knows me, but then like
They
the
immediately
security
knew him.
guard was like, "Hey, I know you."
Yep.
Good
So,
times.
yep. Shout out Old Town Pub in Pasadena.
Please take us back, bro.
I won't fuck it up this time.
Yeah.
I love you.
I wanted to ask you guys about your videos and stuff. Who comes up with the video work over the years? Both of you? Is it a group effort again and just doing it?
It's a group effort, but probably like 90%, 99% of the videos you saw were filmed by our buddy Kyle Cox.
Yeah.
He's the man. He does videos for like Chronic Tacos and like big stuff now, but like he did all that shit for us.
We have another dude that we work with all the time who's an animator, and you've probably seen there's been some animations in our video. It's Tony Solano is a man.
Yep.
I love
So yeah, we're filming. a
Yeah,
music
shout
video.
out Tony Solano.
Yeah, we have a very ambitious animated video coming up where it's partial animation and partial live action, and it's gonna be for 24-hour Beer City. So keep your eyes peeled for that one.
And that has Kyle and Tony. It's
that's
the dream
duo.
team. The dream team, you know?
I
So
like that.
yeah. So the plan is we've been working on that for a while. That's like we played that song during our set. That's like our new track. We're gonna in December try to record an album and put that song's gonna be on there. Some of our songs from our set's gonna be on there, and then some new ones. And we're gonna try to push it with that music video when it's done. So yeah,
Awesome. We look forward to hearing
as
it.
far as like the planning and stuff, like it's a bit of all of us. Like probably the one that we get, the two that we get the most, like, people know us from, I guess, or whatever. It's like Box of Wine, just because that song I think a lot of people like, but that's been around forever. That has a good amount of views. And then Act Sick, we filmed that music video on YouTube. It's just one continuous camera shot. The entire video is just one shot. And we go through different rooms and stuff, and it was filmed in Santa Ana at the Proof Bar. Those are the ones that people know us by. That type of thing is like a collective effort from all of us.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a bit of everybody.
Nice.
Yeah.
Freddie, next question. I'm going to start off with you. So I was going to ask everyone about other projects because I know Freddie's in like 12 different bands or something like that. He said at one point or the other. How is the Hajj doing? And what else everybody got going on?
We're getting ready to head over to Hawaii once more. We've got 2 shows in a row on Oahu, November 1st and 2nd.
Nice.
And then the weekend after that, we'll be doing Maui and Oahu with Death by Stereo.
Yeah.
Oh wow, very cool.
Yeah, it's the rescheduled one, so that's gonna be a good one. And I just got back from playing with Hemorrhage at Aftershock Festival. That was pretty epic. A bunch of old school metal bands, and it was pretty crazy. And then mostly getting the schedule from Terminally Ill. We've got like 5 shows coming up, I think.
Like
I gotta check my Google Calendar. Yeah, and then that's what's moving right now. And then obviously you interviewed Subsurface Tension when we came over. We've got some new songs on the making right now with them.
Very cool. Look forward to hearing that also.
Yeah.
How about you, Nick? Oh. How about you, Nikki?
Sorry, I'm like I'm at the happiest place on earth right now. It's kind of noisy, so I put it on mute. But all right, so yeah, I've got a lot of stuff coming up with Terminally Ill. We've got a run with Lewicidal in November. Super stoked about that. I'm in another band called Exene and the Reckless Hearts, but Terminally Ill is pretty much been playing a lot of shows. Yeah.
Very cool.
She also plays with this band Giggle Guts.
Yeah.
Occasionally,
we have
I'll
a
play
show
guitar
together
for
next
Giggle
week.
Guts.
We have a show in 2 weeks together.
We sure do. Excited.
All combining forces, yeah. Oh yeah. And then this guy's in like 1,000 bands.
He's a drummer. So.
He's a drummer, so he doesn't have one band.
We've heard about your kind. Yeah.
The one band I'm like in besides Terminally Ill is Warsaw Pact. We're like a post-punk, like goth band. We have a new song coming out October 25th called Light Brigade. Yeah, it's like one of our first songs that we kind of wrote like a month ago. A lot of us were on tours. You know, we really weren't together for like a couple weeks. Took some time off, and it was like one of the first songs we like wrote in a day. Recorded it 2 weeks later, and now it's gonna be out, which is cool. And yeah,
Very cool.
that's pretty much it for me. And Terminally Ill.
Yeah. Terminally Ill is my primary band, and then I also make hip hop beats and rap in Slut Blood. One word. Look us up on SoundCloud if you like money. But yeah, that's really how I work on.
Yeah, I just play in Terminally Ill and book 1,000 shows a year. That's pretty much it.
Thanks, Ryan.
But, you gotta stay busy one way or the other, I guess, huh?
Yep.
It's very busy.
Yeah, I'll stay busy enough for everyone. Yeah.
You guys actually made this interview a little bit easier because you actually answered a whole bunch of questions before I even had to ask them. I was going to ask you guys, so I appreciate it. I'll give you a chance to speak your piece or anything you want to say to anybody, anything, anywhere. If you got words of wisdom or
keep an eye out for 24-hour Beer City.
Yeah,
it's coming
exactly what I was going to say.
Very soon. It'll be on our YouTube channel and all our social media. You'll be able to find it. Terminally Ill, see on Instagram
and TikTok.
And TikTok.
Don't forget TikTok.
And
yeah.
And we're coming back to Hawaii next. It's a long time away. It's in June. We're coming back with Lewicidal, which is the OG Suicidal Tendencies guys. So we're gonna do, I think, the same run with them. Yeah,
can't wait.
Nice.
Yeah, so yeah, we're playing some shows with them. Yeah.
Let's go.
So no, guys, very cool. We look forward to seeing you again, hearing new music. Freddie, the Hajj, and everything. Everybody, guys. Anytime, please get in contact with us. We'd like to see you again.
Oh yeah.
And now I'm starting to mumble, so I'm going to stop. So with that, thank you for joining us, guys.
Thanks
Mahalo.
for having us.
Cheers.
Thank you.
All right, I've got a mouse to catch. So
Oh my God.
So this has been one of our funnest interviews, guys. Peace, love, and mosh pits. Thank you very much. Have a beer on us, and we'll talk again soon.
Hell yeah, fam. Thank you so much, man. Love you,
Aloha,
man.
fam.
Aloha, fam.
Aloha.
Peace.
Peace.